The INF Treaty covers intermediate-range nuclear forces, nuclear weapons that cannot reach the United States from Russia but can reach countries in Europe like our NATO allies. The Soviet Union deployed in the 60s and 70s a new class of intermediate-range nuclear missiles that targeted Western Europe and our allies, called the SS-20. This caused considerable concern among our allies, and they requested the United States to deploy, as a response, intermediate-range nuclear missiles of our own, the Pershing II and cruise missile, but at the same time, on a parallel track, engage in negotiations for arms control with the Soviets. After a lot of controversy over the deployments and extended back and forth in the negotiations, Reagan and Gorbachev came together with the 1987 INF Treaty, which for the first time banned the entire class of nuclear missiles covered by the negotiation. The INF Treaty covers all missiles of intermediate range, cruise missiles and ballistic missiles on both sides. It is a global ban. In other words, the Soviet Union couldn't just move the missiles out of Europe and use them to target allies like Japan. It has unlimited duration. The treaty covers all missiles, conventional as well as nuclear. It only covers ground-launched missiles. It does not include sea-launched or air-launched missiles. The treaty was a turning point in the Cold War, and it has become a cornerstone of the international security architecture of Europe. However, Putin has never liked the treaty. He believes it gives an unfair advantage to the United States and the West, and puts Russia at a disadvantage. The Soviet Union, for example, was required to dismantle twice as many missiles as the U.S. was under the treaty. More to the point, geography makes a difference here. Russia has the world's largest landmass, and land-based missiles are prohibited. The United States is the world's greatest sea power, and sea-based missiles are not restricted. The United States has a favorable strategic location. We have friendly neighbors to the north and south, and an ocean to either side, and allies on the other end of each ocean. Russia is in the middle of a number of regions where there are either potential threats, potential challenges, potential competitors. Another complaint that the Russians have with the INF Treaty is that it does not restrict allies or third countries. And in the years since the INF Treaty was negotiated, a number of countries have developed intermediate-range missiles of their own, including Iran, North Korea, India, Pakistan, and particularly China. So Russia has long wanted to either renegotiate, globalize, or get out of the INF Treaty.